Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, I will be teaching you area of plane shapes, of which we have two shapes merged together. Now let's take for an example the figure we are seeing on our screen. The diagram below contains a triangle in a circle. Contains a triangle in a circle as it is seen. Now the question says, find the area of the shaded part. Find the area of the shaded part. So the shaded part is the triangle part. So while the unshaded part is the remaining part that is covered by the triangle, but not triangle. That is, triangle did not cover the part. So the other part is the unshaded part, while the shaded part is the part covered by the triangle. So let's get into the solution of this problem. The question first says, find the area of the shaded part. Now, how am I going to find the area of the shaded part? The shaded part is definitely triangle. So let's get into the solution of this. Solution. The shaded part is a triangle. And remember how to calculate area of a triangle. Correct. Area of triangle is equal to 1 all over 2 base times height. Now let's go back. The base has been given to be 4 centimeter. The base is 4 centimeter. But what about the height? Let's think about it. You can see that this base is exactly standing as at the position of the diameter of the same circle. So meaning that this base of the triangle is serving as the diameter of the triangle at the same time. So if the diameter of the circle is 4 centimeter, what do we think the height of this triangle would be? Definitely to be half of the diameter. Remember that any line drawn from the circumference to the center of the circle is radius, right? Now the radius will definitely be from here to this point too. So from this point, marking the height of the triangle, which stand as the radius, is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter. That is the half of the diameter. Half of the diameter. So this is 2 centimeter. So if from this point of the circumference to the center of the circle is 2 centimeter, the same line stands for the height of the triangle. Then I can calculate the area of the shaded part. Now the area of the shaded part is 1 all over 2 multiplied by 4 over 1, which is the base, multiplied by the derived 2 centimeter height. So we have centimeter here, we have centimeter here. So from here we can say 2 cancel 2. So we are left with 1 times 4, 4. 4 times 1, 4. So we have 4. Centimeter multiplied by centimeter, we have centimeter squared over 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So our final answer there is 4 centimeter squared. So that is the area of the shaded part. Now, what about the area of the unshaded part? Now, we can see that from the unshaded part, we have the shaded part. Inside the unshaded part, we have the shaded part. So what we are going to do is to calculate the total surface area or total area of the circle and subtract the area of the shaded part from it. So let's get into the solution for that. Area of the circle, remember, is pi r squared. Pi is 22 over 7. What about the radius? Remember what we were able to get for the radius. Radius is half of the diameter. And since this stands for the diameter, that means the radius is 2 centimeter. So the radius is 2 centimeter squared. So that gives us 22 over 7 multiplied by 4 centimeter squared over 1. So when we multiply 22 by 4, we have 88 divided by 7. So 88 divided by 7 gives us what? 7 in 88, we have 84, which is 12. 12, remainder 4. In 70, so we have 5. Remainder so we have 6, 8. So this is 12.568 centimeter. centimeter square. 12.568 centimeter square. So this is the area of the circle, the entire circle. But the question is definitely asking us that we should find the area of the unshaded part. So if the area of the entire circle is 12.568, now what do we think the area of the unshaded part would be? It will just be that when we subtract this shaded part away from it, we'll be left with the unshaded part. Then we will now say the area of the entire circle, the area of the circle, so minus the shaded part, is equal to unshaded part, So if the area of the circle is 12 point, so if the area of the circle is 12, area of circle is equals to 12.568, and the area of the shaded part is equal to 4, then we'll just say 12.568 minus 4, and that gives us 8.568 centimeter squared. So the final answer, which is for the area of the unshaded portion, area of the unshaded portion or part, is equal to 8.568 centimeter squared. 8.568 centimeter squared. Now let's take example number 2. Now look at example number 2. The diagram below is a circle inscribed in a square. The diagram below is a circle inscribed in a square. If the diameter of the circle is 14 centimeter, find Roman figure 1, area of the unshaded part, and number 2, area of the shaded part. 1, area of the unshaded part, and 2, area of the shaded part. So just like the previous one, but now is another way that this question can be asked. Now to calculate the area of the shaded part, you know that we need to calculate the entirety of this shape. This is a square. If this is a square, it is as simple as that the diameter of this circle will be equal to the length of each side of the square, because this is touching each edge of the square, right? So the diameter is equal to the length of the side of the square, right? So let us calculate the